Hey guys, Cait Cher here, and no, I wouldn't call this an official shares rant because I'm not gonna go over the top with, or even explain how this is a bigger issue than it really is. It's really not. This is more something irritated me and I want to talk about it. Not too much irritated, but it was more something like, this could have been a lot more creative than it actually was. So, this past week, the new Nijigasaki album was finally released, and it's all of the girls' third solos, and we finally are introduced to Shioriko as the 10th member of the group, so we get to hear her first solo, and we get to hear the new single, Just Believe, and Just Believe is fantastic. I think you should listen to it. All of the solos are fantastic. If you guys haven't listened to the new songs yet, I highly suggest that you do. So, on this album, they also released a 10-member remix version of Tokimeki Runners, or Excited Runners as I would call it in English. And I thought, oh, of course, because Shioriko is finally in the group, of course they recorded a version with her in it. Of course they would do that. However, they were really teasing us with the new version because, when they gave us the usual 1 minute 30 second teaser, it kind of sounded like the original. Or, no, I'm wrong. It really sounded like the original. I felt like they used the original song and just put it in there. So we don't really know, or we didn't know at the time if Shioriko was going to get her own solo in the song or anything like that. So when the new album came out, we finally got our answers. Kinda, but not really. So what happened was, when the second verse comes in, of course, all the original 9 girls get their usual solos, but then at the end of the verse, when you would expect Ayumu to start singing leading up to the second chorus, they decided that instead of Shioriko getting her own solo because Ayumu already had a small solo part at the beginning of that second verse, they decided to smash her voice, or combine it with Ayumu's, because I guess Love Live felt like there is no other place they could have put her there. Even though they clearly could have given her a solo, that was the perfect spot for her to do it. It baffles me that something so easy to present Shioriko's voice other than her own solo song could have been so easily done, but instead they took the lazy route and decided to make it a Ayumu-Shioriko duet. I mean, I don't hate it, they sound really good together, but I just don't think it was that fitting at that time. So, then we also get to the bridge. Of course, you get, from the soloists from Rina to Corinne doing their usual solos at the bridge. And then after the instrumental, we get into the third time the chorus is done, and as we know, it's Shizuku, then Kasumi, then Ayumu. I felt like Shioriko could have been, she could have sung something after Ayumu's small portion solo. No, they just smashed her the Ayumu and Shioriko duet again, which this felt even extra lazy. And I don't know if they were planning on doing this before, or if this is COVID-19's fault. I don't think I can tell you, because I don't think there was an interview or anything saying the whole reasoning behind this whole smashing the Ayumu and Shioriko voices together like that. But to me, this is a very lazy remix. Okay, I cannot believe I'm going to defend this song for a second, because I really don't like this remix version, but at least with Bruno Mars's song Finesse, when they did the Cardi B remix, at the very least, they gave Cardi B her own verses. So it sounds different from the original, but you still get the Bruno Mars parts intact. At the very least, they did something creative. With this remix, I wouldn't even call it a remix at all. It's just a one new member add in, and it really doesn't matter. Like, I'm glad I'm not the only person who said something like this, because in every Excited Runners lyric video that I've seen so far with the 10-member inclusion, or the 10-member version, they all say the same thing. Really? They decided to smash Shioriko and Ayumu together in a duet? I mean, it sounds nice, but could you give Shioriko at least some credit? And I agree. Like, if you're gonna promote this new member as an official Nijigasaki Love Live member, you could have given her more spotlight. And yes, she did get it on Just Believe, because that's a new song. And I get that with old songs, like, it's not exactly that easy when you have so many girls and the song is already complete. But with Excited Runners, there were so many opportunities that they could have put Shioriko in, but Love Live just, either they couldn't do it, or they just decided not to. And that, I think, just comes from laziness. I mean, again, it could be COVID-19's fault and they had bigger plans. I mean, if they had an extended opening to the song, I think they could have given Shioriko a solo. I honestly believe that could have happened. So, I'm just gonna leave the video at that. Like, I don't have too many things to say about it, or else I'd be kicking a dead horse for the next 20 minutes. If you guys like this video, you can hit the like button and share your opinions in the comments down below, because I know you have opinions since you're posting on the other videos as well. And if you guys haven't done so already, please hit the sub button. And if you want all the notifications, please hit the notification bell and click all. I'm Cait Cher, and it's been real. Ciao!